The cosmic weather report sees a high-pressure system is moving in. Expect to find yourself caught between opposing forces. Edit insiders. This weekend is a classic battle between desire and discipline. You know the kind. Have the dessert. Or keep the calorie count in check. And not cry when you step on that scale tomorrow morning. In this case, replace dessert with whatever it is that's calling to you in irresistible whispers. Yes, expect that feeling all weekend long. Let's be clear. The universe is fully in favor of a positive, happy, fulfilled experience. It's a finely tuned machine, if you understand its whims. But not all creatures operate at the level of cosmic awareness of an edit insider, which is the only plausible explanation for the things placed in your path that interrupt the flow of an otherwise perfect existence. These include, but are not limited to, bad journalism, uncomfortable bar stools, and ill-advised hemlines. What do they all have in common? They were all made by humans, of course. Who now blame the universe? This Sunday, watch for the kind of energy that invents new wants, that later turn into terrible, terrible ideas. Momentum pulls you forward. All planets are direct, so you'll have plenty of motivation, and that's a very good thing. Just keep in mind, Aries and Jupiter are hell-bent on, well, being Aries and Jupiter. They're the culprits behind so much urgency. And they pair up with Scorpio, surging with passion. It all means you're far more likely to find yourself trampling the flowers and breaking down the door, instead of using the walkway and politely ringing the bell. Same outcome, very different approach. With energy favoring newness, you'll find yourself deciding what stays and what goes. That's not something to be flippant about. And here's where it turns. Overindulgence doesn't just lead to bad decisions. It creates its own kind of extreme weather. So, before you tip into excess, make sure your emergency shelter is fully stocked, because this weekend will offer you something new, unexpected, just a little too easy to say yes to. And you will want to. The only question is whether you'll still want it. Once you have to live with it. How to work with this energy. What's shiny and new is always exciting, at first. But consider this, that sweatshirt you always reach for, that comfortable pair of shoes you can't live without. The tried and true have earned their place. The familiar may not come with fireworks, but it carries something far more valuable, your history, your judgment, your proof. And that's not something to dismiss lightly. On the other hand, that friend who is always on the peripheral, the one with half-baked ideas, amusing on one level, and annoying on every other, the one who doesn't pay attention to what's actually happening in the world, and is trying to convince you to take advantage of a very cheap cruise through the Strait of Hormuz right now. It's time to become less available, and that leaves more time to rediscover what it is you really want. Because choices will be everywhere, but choosing, that's an art. So ask yourself, what is the life you're building? Power move, that 5-second rule for food on the floor, not what's in play this weekend. Think of each decision like opening a bottle of fine wine. Let it breathe, sip, swirl, spit, consider. Is it really worth the calories and the hangover? The edit? Our advice for you, you don't need more. You need better. Bottom line, desire will get your attention. Discipline will get you results. This weekend asks you to know the difference and act like it. Until next time, live your truth. Remember, you're stardust.